Alright everyone, I'm making this video mainly because, one, this is the second failed attempt at making the video, but two, it's to explain the real reason why I've been not making videos for this channel lately. I've been having a series of issues with myself going on internally. You normally know me as the guy that will always start off with, my name is Kweku from Next Gen Windows, and this is an app review, or this is some news, but lately I haven't even covered the new Lumia 640 XL or 640 or the Mobile World Congress for anything. I haven't covered anything really, and it's not that I've given up on the channel, but it's because I just don't have the energy to do it. It's too tough. It's just really hard at this point. And if you see some things in this video that, on my face or anything that normally you wouldn't ever, I would never really talk about, this video is just a serious video that I wanted to get everyone to see before, people start wondering what's going on with the channel, for those of you that it matters to. But I've been having some issues with myself, and as you can tell by my eyes already, my eyes are red because I just can't keep everything in, and I've been keeping everything to myself for such a long time that I've been breaking on the inside, and nobody knows about this. Not even my parents, not even my friends. Only like 3 of my friends know about what's going on right now, or what has happened to me, how I've been for a while. And this whole thing, I've been having like anxiety attacks. I feel like anxiety attacks, and mainly because normally I'm out with friends a lot. I'm with friends. I can ask friends for help, but I haven't been able to do that, and I don't. It's because I feel like it's because if I want to get something done, or if I am very excited to do something and then all of a sudden I can't do it, that's when I have the issue, and that's when I start breaking down and isolating myself. And essentially, that's the reason why I haven't made videos for a while, because I end up saying things, doing things that I wouldn't normally do or say. I end up not doing things that I normally would do, which is make videos. I haven't made videos since the last 2 videos, which was like a month ago, and those were pretty mediocre. It's just me using the Lumia 1020 as like a GoPro style camera, I was just holding it while I was riding a bike while it was snowing, and that was it. But yeah, I've been having anxiety attacks, and like I told you, it happens when I want to do something, when I get something done, and I just can't do it. And it's happened about 5 or 6 times from now. Happened 5 or 6 times. It happened before I was even making this video. This attempt at making the video again. Unfortunately, the footage was lost because Google's record video capture app doesn't work. So it just stopped working, and it dropped all of my footage. But I'm gonna try to do this again. Hopefully this will be a lot smoother than the first round. But it happened after spring break. I had spring break 2 weeks ago. So this is the second week out of spring break. And I was sick last week, and I couldn't do anything that I wanted to do. And I wanted to do those things, go with my friend to get, stuff from the art store. That way I can work on my project for school. And even now, it's gotten to a point where I have to I ordered it online instead of actually going to the store, because I couldn't go to the store, and that triggered that triggered the attack again. And it's hard, It happened before, and I almost didn't graduate from high school. Some girl, she was, you always have the annoying girl in high school or annoying person in high school that just doesn't know when to stop talking. And it got to a point where everything that I was holding inside, that I didn't want to say, I ended up saying it that one day. And that was in my government class. I remember it clearly, 4 years ago, government class. And at that point, nobody spoke a word. Nobody said anything during that moment. Nobody even, not even the teacher. Normally she would say, get out, go to the principal's office. Or that she'd call the principal or call some security guard to get me or get someone. She didn't even do that because I guess she thought I had it coming, or she had it coming. That girl had it coming. And I know it was wrong to do. I was saying some messed up things, and even got to the point where I wanted to throw one of those, the one-arm desk chairs. I wanted to pick it up and just throw it at her just to stop it. And it sounds crazy because it doesn't sound like something I would do, but I wanted to do it, and it was just hard. And it happened this past weekend again. I wanted to go to the art store that I planned with my friend for a while, and I couldn't do it, and then I broke down, and on top of that I was sick, so anything I wanted to do I couldn't do because I was limited by my energy levels and everything. I was too sick to do anything. I couldn't even go to class, couldn't go to work. Even now I stopped working. Now, my friends don't know that yet, but my parents do know, which is more important, I feel like. But I stopped working as of yesterday, Sunday, the 22nd. I stopped working so I could focus more on my grades and my work and my school projects, since I'm a double major in communications and graphic design. So I haven't been releasing videos because of that. And sometimes I just can't do it. It got to a point where I started writing about this because I started having, there was a guy named Milltown Kid. I'm already starting to break up. But there's a guy named Milltown Kid, and he stopped making videos on YouTube pretty much. But he was pretty popular back in the day, when the early days of YouTube, mid days of YouTube. And, he made videos. Just, it was interesting. He made videos left and right, about anything he was interested in, which is what I always wanted to do. I wanted to just have an audience of people that also liked what I like to do too, which is what this channel is about. Yes, it's about Microsoft stuff because I like Microsoft stuff. I like technology, and I decided, nobody talks about Microsoft stuff that's young like me and that voices their opinions and people actually agree. Most people are biased on one end or biased on the other, but me, I have an Xbox One right here. I have a PS3 in the corner, and then in the back there I have a Wii U, and then right next to me here I have an Android tablet, and then right there as my cell phone I have a Lumia 1020. So I have the best of both worlds, and nobody wanted to do that, and nobody wants to admit that they use everything. So I started this channel for that reason. And back to the anxiety story is that sometimes I just can't do it. I haven't been able to do it for a month. I just can't do it sometimes, and I have a problem. So at one point, like I said, I wanted to, like a year ago or so, it almost got to a point where I actually contemplated suicide. I didn't think anyone cared about me. I didn't think it was worth, I was like, why am I even bothering to be here? If nobody cares about me. I was having a lot of issues in my family, and, pretty much I felt ignored. And because back at my home where my parents live, I don't really know anyone anymore. Everyone kind of left. That's why at spring break I didn't do anything. I stayed at home, isolated again. And then I guess when I stay isolated for long periods of time, I end up shutting out everyone, staying in one place, aka my room, which is why this area is so messy back there. And I just start thinking about myself. What am I doing? What is my place here on earth? What is my purpose? What am I doing? Like, is anything that I'm doing even worth it? I just start thinking about stuff like that, and then it gets to me, sometimes, and then it triggers another attack, and then I don't know. Then I stay introverted for a long time. I don't talk to anyone. So I just wanted to make this video a serious tone, a different tone as before. The previous times I made this video, I actually teared up a lot. But because I guess I've said this so many times, trying to get it all out. I wanted to make this just to let you guys know that I am still around. I will continue to make videos for this channel because this channel is what helped me out from my first anxiety attack. It's what happened. It's the evolution of that. It's the end product of the last one, and hopefully after this one, it'll trigger another 3 years of positive growth for this channel. Yes, it's really small right now, but it's only because, as a college student, you don't have the money to buy all the technology in the world. That's why all the app reviews have been free apps, or apps that developers have figured out how to give me so I can do the review on them and help them out, which it's actually worked out pretty well because some developers have told me that their sales have gone up when I made the video because they fixed everything that I told them to. In fact, it seems like I predicted what the start menu would look like on Windows 10, which I'm using now to record this. I predicted what that was going to look like way back before we even heard anything about Windows 10. So it seems like it's working, and it's kind of what I want to do. I like doing this, but sometimes you're gonna have to give me some slack. Sometimes I just don't have the energy to do it. Sometimes I break down, and then I can't communicate well. I can't really talk to anyone. I don't say things that I would really say ever. I don't do things that I normally would do. I do things that I wouldn't do ever. Like I yelled at my parents that I normally wouldn't do. I wouldn't yell at my parents unless, obviously it got so frustrating. But at one point, it was a simple thing, and I just started. I just went all out, top of my breath, yelled at my dad, and my dad is like 60-something years old. I yelled at him, and then I opened the front door and I slammed the door shut, and I left my house, and I just left for a good hour. I just left. I took my cell phone with me, and that was it. I just left, and I just instead of running and instead of walking away, just walking outside. No, I slammed the door shut and ran as fast as I could away, almost like I was in deep trouble, and that was an issue for me that I can remember clearly. I started having dreams back then about dying. I had dreams of some weird things, like I was playing Halo at one point, for that period when Halo 4 came out. And I had dreams of Halo and Final Fantasy mashed up into one, and a giant thing, Atlas. He's like a giant thing. If you research Atlas, in I think Greek mythology or some kind of mythology, Atlas is a giant person. He holds like a globe in his hand like this. And I had a dream that Atlas from Final Fantasy 13-2, which he's pretty much like a mirror picture of Atlas from mythology, was going to crush me and I was going to die. And immediately when that happened in my dream, I woke up. And those were the type of dreams I was having constantly. I was recurringly having, and it just showed that I was in a terrible state at that point. And I was too afraid to tell anyone. I was too afraid to tell my family. They don't even know this. If they see this video, then they'll find out everything that is going on right now with me, which I haven't even told them now. They don't even know that. And I told one of my friends that, and he was like, I can't believe that. I just told him about the dream part. I didn't tell them about, the anxiety attacks. I didn't tell them about what happened and all that stuff. But it's just, I have issues. I have some issues that I have to get over, and I just hope you guys will cut me some slack when it comes time that I'm not making videos for a while because, things are stacking up. I'm having these issues that I'm trying to fix. Hopefully it got to a point, in fact, before I get to the end part, it got to a point where I was calling the doctor's office like every day, and luckily it's a different person every day that's working at the front desk. And I was calling them I was calling the emergency hotline, and I was saying, I need help. And they were like, is this emergency? And I was too scared to tell them that, yes, this is an emergency. Yes, I have contemplated, doing things to myself that I wouldn't normally do. Yes, I contemplate suicide. Yes, because otherwise, being my family not knowing about any of this, and they're not home. My parents are at work. My dad works in Maryland. My mom works far away from home. She works like an hour or so away. She wouldn't be able to make it. It'd be hard for them to have to rush back randomly and see me in the ER or in the psychiatric ward, in the psych ward, because I probably would have ended up in there. And so it's sometimes it's just hard for me to release all this stuff, and hopefully you guys can help me out. Just leave comments, some positive comments, some tips or anything like that. I'm just gonna title this video when anxiety attacks. I'm going to title that, and hopefully hopefully things from here on are much better. But yeah, so I guess I'll try to end this in a positive manner, in the way I always start my videos. So hey everyone, I'm Kweku from Welcome to Next Gen Windows, and this video is a more serious video, when anxiety attacks. That's what I'm gonna call this video. And yeah, so thank you all for watching the video. It was probably pretty long, but I hope you guys will watch it all, and hopefully you can help me out, or give me some links to things that can help me out with this. Maybe other YouTubers, maybe other people that have been in my situation, because lo and behold, I'm kind of a mess right now. Even my room's a mess. Everything's a mess right now. There's stuff everywhere. I have projects to do that maybe I'm thinking of expanding the channel, maybe just posting my life. It'd just be my life. I have a VA Legend 93 channel that I post my life, but I might add this stuff to my channel too, and just try to relate it to Windows in a little way, maybe because I shot it with my Lumia 1020, or I'm trying Windows 10 and it's working out perfectly with streaming on Twitch and everything. Maybe I can do that. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and hopefully I feel better. I wanted to get this out to everyone to watch. And yeah, so last thing I just wanted to bring up is that I do have the 1020, as you can see right there. Let me see if I can put it in focus. There you go. Yeah, I have the 1020. It's a pretty, there you go. See, I got a new message. Luckily it went away before you could see that. And unfortunately it's not getting Windows 10 right now, but it'll get it eventually. But I'll make videos on that. I'm trying to make trivia crack video and some other videos coming up that I want to do, but I hope I'll have the energy to do, because I've been sick a lot because of the weather going from 80 to 40 degrees in one day. I'm helping my friend shoot a movie of his, a short movie of his. His channel is Aquarium Productions, and his Twitter, I think, if he has a Twitter, is Aquarium Productions as well. Yeah, he's gonna post it there, so I'll post a link for that. I've been streaming on Twitch, VA Legend 93 on Twitch. So I'll write that out, VA Legend 93. I've been getting a lot of new games on Xbox One. I've been getting, I have Final Fantasy Type 0, the Collector's Edition. I don't know where it is, but I have the Steelbox case. I did an unboxing of it on my VA Legend 93 channel, but I don't know. I might infuse it into here, lump sum together, so I can not have to manage so many stuff, since I'm already in school. I have so much stuff to do already as a double major. And I have about a year left, hopefully about a year left. So, all right, thank you all for watching, and hopefully the next video is a more positive one. But at least now you know why. All right, peace.